retaliate. They didn't get back at you. They just let it be what it was, because at the end of the day, you made that decision. That's who you said you were going to be. Okay, your feminine wasn't blind to it from the jump. They weren't looking for it. They knew exactly what it was. And they were never going to get back at you. They were never going to retaliate or hurt you or anything like that, because that's who you said that you were going to be. Right? If we have a choice to be our lower or our higher self, if we choose the lower version, how mad can somebody else really be mad at them? How mad can you really be? At the end of the day, we all have free will. We all make our choices. Yes, you can be hurt. You have the right to be hurt. Your feminine has the right to be hurt. But to be mad at you to where they should retaliate against you, absolutely not. That's not the way to do it. Because at the end of the day, for a third party situation like this to be going on anyway, it says more about you than it does the feminine. Royal Priestess BB, and I'm an intuitive reader. Thank you for clicking on the video, and since you did, there must be something here for you. Now everything is yours, so take only what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. We ask that high vibrational, loving, plus caring ancestor guides, guardian angels, archangels, and even Father God reign true and present. We pray that the good Lord contend with those that contend with us, plus fight against those that fight with us. Take up shield and buckler, arise and come to our aid. If anyone is here to send evil eye, ill wishes, or negative energy, Father God, we pray that it is escorted out to the left, to the left, to the left, and return back with love. Thank you, in Jesus' name, amen. Hi, Divine Masculines. We are starting this week with your reading again. I'm going to tell y'all just like this here. If y'all make it a problem, if y'all start this week with some mess, it's going to be, I don't know. It's going to be something. It's going to be something, okay? But how are you doing, my solid soldiers? I hope you're doing okay. Hopefully, obviously, I'm not too traumatized because I still decided to record your video first. I haven't even pulled the prayer card for this week, which is fine because I'm going to do it in the collective reading. But I hope you guys are doing good. I finished the feminine's reading for last week, so I just decided to keep going and use the same deck that I used in their reading, which was the Lucky in Love Tarot deck. Because, you know, we do one tarot deck. If you don't know, you know now. So we're going to do Lucky in Love Masculines. My solid soldiers, should I be worried before I even pull one card out of here? Come on, tell me now. Come on, tell me now. Tell me now. What you don't want me to see. What you don't want me to see and what you don't want me to say. Come on, tell me now. Because, oh, my goodness. Whew, masculines, y'all have been getting y'all butts handed to you. You really, really have, masculines. You have been learning a lot. You have been growing a lot. It's been a rather emotional period for you, and Saturn just went into retrograde. Saturn is known as the planet of karma. It's also associated with Capricorn, which associates with the father. So if any of you are fathers, which you all are, one way or the other, you've created something in your life that you had to parent, which means you had to mother and you also had to father. Okay, so I'm pretty sure y'all fathers one way or the other. So you should definitely be feeling this in your masculine energy, okay? Either way, I'm glad to have you guys here. I am very, very happy. I really am. And it starts with a conscious choice. Masculines, y'all got a conscious choice you need to make. Y'all have a conscious choice that you need to make in love. This is the Lover's card. Twin flame energy, which makes sense, right? It really wants to be in the middle. Masculines, I'm trying to hold y'all hand and walk through this with y'all, but y'all kind of dragging home, girl. I'm finna let go. I'm finna give my feet back. What he did at ATL? Man, give me my feet back. I'm finna snatch my shiggity back. Y'all tripping. Y'all dragging me through there with you. I'm like, oh, please, let me up out of here. Oh, my goodness, masculines. But it has been a rather tough time a little bit for you guys. I know you're feeling some things. You're facing some things. And it's really getting to you at this time. Don't allow it to. Like, remain confident in who you are. And know that having a strong masculine energy really is to showcase your strength and your perseverance to inspire others, okay? That's what being a man is, I would like to say, right? I have a strong masculine energy about me where I am woman, okay? So when I tap into my masculine energy and I feel like I'm the man, particularly I be saying I'm a hood ninja. When I'm the man, I am tapping into my strength and my perseverance. That's what being a man is to me. It is being strong, but being strong is many ways, right? Just as there are many ways that you can work at something. You know, it's many ways you can skin a cat. So I believe that, you know, masculine energy at its core is strength. It's strong. And there's many ways that you can be that masculine, okay? So, and that could be something that you're learning at this time, okay? Because boundaries and, you know, standing strong and standing solid for others also it's a way of strength, okay? It's an example of that. So, masculines, your money is really being affected right now. Your physical resources are really being affected right now. Okay, this is the Five of Pentacles. This card specifically says poverty. I'm not even gonna hold you, masculines. It came up in the feminine reading that you got somebody doing witchcraft on you, somebody doing domination spells on you, somebody wants to control you, somebody wants you to do what they want you to do, and they are taking it to the extremes to get that done. And it is affecting your resources, it's affecting your pockets, and most importantly, it's affecting how you physically show up. On this card is two people walking past a diner, and he is not necessarily in the best health. He has a crutch here. Okay, he hasn't been able to stand on his own here. And she's with him, she's partnering with him, and she's assisting him. But you can see in the way that they're carrying themselves, they're not necessarily in the best space. And they're probably hungry. They would probably like to sit down and have a nice meal because it's cold outside, right? This would probably be very warm and comforting for them. But when we look at like going out to eat or eating at a restaurant versus eating at home, it's always seen as more of a luxury expense, right? It's seen as what is it, like how you go to like movies and concerts and stuff like that? It's seen as something like that, for enjoyment more than like a necessity. So if you don't necessarily have the means to do it, you're not going to. Okay, and this is the energy that you're sitting in, masculine, which is not good. And it's not good because as a divine masculine, you sit in a position of leadership within your union. So you point the direction, right? So if your feminine is having issues with her finances, which is two people on this card, it's a masculine and a feminine. If a feminine is having issues with her finances, guess what? You are too. Okay? It's just what it is, okay? You mirror each other. And we do have the twin flame card out here. Okay? And behind that, we have proud. It looks like it's spelled wrong. Anyway, we have proud behind here, which I don't know exactly what this card would be in the deck, but it's basically being able to carry yourself where you're proud of what you're going through, because this is LGBTQ community here, born this way, right? It's being able to carry yourself proudly through this energy that you're in right now, which is, poverty. It's kind of like you may have it, but you ain't got it to do this. Okay, you may have it so you can get you something to eat, but you ain't got it to go out to eat. Do you see the difference? I got it so we can get us something to eat, but I don't have it where we can go out to eat. And we all in different brackets, right? We talk about tax brackets. However that fits into your bracket, okay? But this is because you got some magic going on behind the scenes. It's not what you know, it's who you know, okay, masculine? That's a reminder here. Yeah, you got a unique bond with someone here. This definitely is your twin flame. This is your divine feminine. That's nice. That came out in their reading. And solitude. You're not in union with your feminine. And if you are in solitude. This is Hermit card. Is this Hermit or is this Hanged Man? It's really giving Hanged Man. Oh. Masculines! Oh my goodness, masculines! Not y'all are so messy. The masculine said we was listening at the door. What's this about a soulmate they can have? So masculines, this could honestly be a number of you, right? You know how they say a handful, which is probably like 5 or 6, right? A handful of you. Your feminines, I hate it because the feminines probably like, don't tell them they was at the door listening. I didn't set the timer. I'm gonna set the timer on y'all. Nah, we're not gonna keep letting this ride because I didn't bought this timer. We're gonna use it. So we're gonna use it, y'all. No. A handful of y'all, your feminines have been given a decision here. Your feminines are at a place of indecision, and it came out in this reading. So I really can't even hide it. Oh my goodness, your feminines are basically given a choice from the higher ups. So if you're going to get on the phone, you know what to do, get to praying. They've been given a decision from the higher ups. Like, you can continue in this divine union that you currently already have with the twin flame, which twin flame dynamics can be a little complicated. They can be a little challenging. They're meant for evolution, right? Or you could move into a soulmate dynamic, which would be a high-level soulmate for it to satisfy this covenant, this contract, as sons and daughters of Abraham. Okay? They have a choice. They got a choice. They really do. And they're not making it. They're sitting in indecision. And it seems like you're mirroring them because you're the same way. You have some unsurety here because you know that they are very physically abundant. You know that they're in this 9 of Pentacles energy where they enjoy their solitude. They enjoy all of the things that they have around them. They have the ability to manifest more. And you really are discontent. 6 of Cups. You're really discontent. You're looking for something new. You're looking for an opportunity. And you know that your feminine's discontent, even with all of these gifts, because she has flowers, a teddy bear, she got chocolates, a photo, she got all these memories here, but she's still looking out towards the horizon like there must be more for me than what I already have. You feel like you've been kind of sitting to yourself, and you've been really sitting and thinking about the bond that you have with your feminine, and you're starting to see, like, you know, they have a reason to be discontent. Are you gonna up your game, masculine, or what? You just gonna let her leave? What you gonna do? It's just me getting a little irritated. Like, masculines, are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah, masculines, you're trying to physically balance between your spiritual and physical world. Okay, this is Two of Pentacles. You're in a low energy. Not even gonna lie. I mean, it's about as low as this one mentally, but you're physically in a low energy, which is showing up because it's messing with your money, masculines. Like, you guys definitely do ground the manifestation, right? Where the feminine pulls it from the metaphysical, you ground it physically, and you are just trying to really balance it all out. It's because you've been grounding a lot here that's not really meant for you, right? You've been having your shiggity rocked. I didn't mean to say it. I tried to say shiggity, but it came out. You've been having your shiggity rocked. You really have. And you up here like, I'm trying to balance it all out. I'm trying to balance it all out. I'm trying to make sure I ground the right things, because you've really been getting things thrown at you to knock you off of these boats. There's two other people here. You've been having a third party situation go on. No ifs, and buts about it, masculines. It just is what it is. You have been having other parties in a situation that is meant for two. Okay, and it is really knocking you off of balance, because you have been grounding and physically manifesting some things that's not coming from your counterpart, and it can mess with you mentally, where you start going, well, is this what my counterpart is sending over? You know, you get to looking at your counterpart like, what is you doing? And they're like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, what you doing? But you can't say what you're doing because you got a leg somewhere else. Okay, so you got to get it together, and you're actually confident now in how you got a move you finna make. You got a move you finna make, masculine. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Yeah, you feeling good. You got a move you finna make. I hope it's a good one. I ain't gonna say it. You got a move you finna make. You know, you like, I got a trick for your ass. Yeah, you say, I got a move I'm finna make. I'm tired of being in this. I'm tired of doing this here. Because you've been looking at your counterpart like, what is you sending me to ground? They're like, I've been sending you this. And you get quiet because you're like, oh, that ain't what I did. That ain't what I did. That ain't what I grounded. Yeah. Renewal, the star card. Someone's a star here. And somebody's going through a breakup. Somebody's having a conscious ending. This literally says endings. And it's leaving somebody heartbroken. You know, somebody's throwing a fit. Somebody's tearing up the house, tearing up the room. And somebody's grabbing their bags and they going. And this is what you're supposed to do. Okay, the star card, renewal. This is the only way that you will be renewed. And you have to have hope. You have to have faith. You know, and something about it I can say. When we are in some of our darkest times, when we look up and we see the stars, it just seems to inspire us in new ways. Your divine feminine may be a star in your life, and they may have inspired you to walk away from these things that has been consciously riddling you, tearing you up on the inside, and now it's showing up outside, right? Because at the end of the day, when we are mentally in distress, everything begins with a thought. Don't ever forget that, masculines. Everything begins with a thought. It starts with the air, okay? And I actually learned, my ancestors actually gave me some tea, where they were literally like, you know, if you want to capture air, all you have to do is sit a vessel there. That's it. All you do is sit an empty vessel there, and that's capturing air. And it makes sense. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. You know, you cannot possess it. You cannot necessarily own it, right? That's kind of where, if you look at, like, the fixed signs, that is where Taurus and Aquarius square. Because you can't own air. You can't own air. That is where Libra and Capricorn square. You can't own air. You can't own air. You cannot possess it. You cannot have it in your possessions. But it can fill a space. You know, you can have it fill a vessel. So it may be a little dark out right now, masculines, but look up. There's stars in the sky, and it'll inspire you. It will bring you renewal. And it's something that you already have. This renewal card is actually in front of this Ten of Swords card. Somebody's real heartbroken here. It's probably this third party. It's probably whoever else you had involved in this that wasn't supposed to be involved in this from the beginning. Right? Sometimes if we just say no from the jump, if we just stand on our boundaries, if we just stand on what it is we know from the jump, we won't end up hurt, and we won't end up hurting others, okay? But somebody is a fool. Somebody be acting a fool, masculines. I'm talking about tearing the house up, tearing cars up, cussing, fussing, talking about people crazy, all type of things. Somebody be acting a fool, and you are, like, blessed to be able to get them out of your life. And the only way you're really getting them out of your life is walking away from them. They're not going anywhere. The only way they're going to go somewhere is if you walk away from them. And that takes a lot of strength. If you're not necessarily in a place where you feel like you can walk away from someone, right? Because on this Five of Pentacles card, it's a poverty card, yes, but he's handicapped. He has a crutch here. If you don't feel like you can walk away, which let me tell you something, you can always walk away. If you need to find you something to lean on, you know what I mean? Even if you just get further enough down the street, you can just stop and lean on a stoplight or a stop sign. Baby, that's good enough. You can always find you something to lean on. Okay? Don't you ever sit up and be stuck somewhere with somebody because you say, I can't walk away, I can't stand on my own, I'm handicapped. Baby, you can always find you something to lean on. Okay? And this could have been looked at as like taking a risk for you. You definitely got your poker face on though. You're not showing your feelings, but you rolling the dice for some reason. Okay? Because you are not toxic. You not with this toxic mess. I like this masculine. You say, I'm going to get mine together. You say, I'm finna take a risk. I can't keep dealing with this toxicity now. It's toxic. I'm dying. I'm poison. You know what I mean? You tired of your life being poison. You tired of this because of what you're accepting here. You've been accepting these things, and you're moving here. There's probably a decision here on your part that you need to make that you really have already made. Yep, ascending. Yep, you've already made it, masculines. Go ahead. You've already made this decision. And that's why you standing at the door listening to the feminists, because you're like, I had to make a decision. I know they got the decision on their end. Somebody's triggered. God, what Janae Aiko said, I'm triggered. Somebody's triggered, and they are toxic. They are attracting toxic. They have been attracting toxicity in your life. They got inner child wounds they have not taken care of, and it's been triggering you, masculine, where you've been having issues ascending, and now you ascending above it because somewhere along the lines your feminine probably found out about this third party. Your feminine probably found out about this, and they didn't retaliate. They didn't get back at you. They just let it be what it was, because at the end of the day, you made that decision. That's who you said you were going to be. Okay, your feminine wasn't blind to it from the jump. They wasn't looking for it. They knew exactly what it was. And they were never going to get back at you. They were never going to retaliate or hurt you or anything like that, because that's who you said that you were going to be. Right? If we have a choice to be our lower or our higher selves, if we choose the lower version, how mad can somebody else really be mad at them? How mad can you really be? At the end of the day, we all have free will. We all make our choices. Yes, you can be hurt. You have the right to be hurt. Your feminine has the right to be hurt. But to be mad at you to where they should retaliate against you, absolutely not. That's not the way to do it. Because at the end of the day, for a third party situation like this to be going on anyway, it says more about you than it does the feminine. Okay? And now that it's starting to actually mirror back, okay, that may be where you kind of like, oh, wait a minute, because you're twin flames. Right? So what you're doing is going to mirror back to them. So naturally, now the feminines have a choice of to have a third party situation going on. And you masculine like, I ain't having it. I'm finna get rid of this third party situation on my end, because so it can hurry up and mirror back. Yeah, emotions. Yeah, I said, we mirrors. You didn't say what I ain't finna, you thought about it, didn't you, masculine? That's the thing about the twin flame. Whatever you can do, I can do better. Illuminate, revealing the truth, confessions, shedding a light on influences others involved, third parties, intervention, and manipulation. So masculines, you figured out what it means to have a divine counterpart. You figured out what it means to have a twin flame. What it means for somebody to reflect back to you the parts of yourself, regardless if they are good or bad, huh? They gonna mirror your butt. So whatever you can do, I can do better. Somebody said, oh no. Somebody said, I'm not finna get this back. Somebody said, I can't take it. I'd be in the hospital bed. I can't take it. Somebody said, I can't take this. If somebody said, if she was to do this to me, oh no. If somebody had to keep it real, like somebody has ascended and grown here, somebody's learned, somebody's transcended here, and this is preparing for a union. That's what this card says, right? A new phase. Somebody has realized that, you know, if it was me, if it did mirror back to me, I would definitely want to retaliate against her. I would definitely want to hurt her feelings. I would definitely want to hurt her for real. You know what I mean? Like, you realize, like, you couldn't do whatever you can do, I can do better. You realize you couldn't do what she did in this situation. You realize that. And you said, oh, I got to grow up. I must have sinned. I got to touch the sky. Hey, touch the sky. I got to touch the sky. Because, no. I would not be able to do this. Like, if I was her, like, I would act a fool. I would, like, you know. And you really in a space where somebody did not want to break up. Somebody did not want to break up. Finality in reverse. Differences, divorce, breakup, not looking back. Somebody did not want to leave. Somebody don't want to break up. Somebody want to stay here. Or maybe this is how you feel about your divine counterpart. But either way, yeah, you want to talk to them? What? Proposal, surprise. Let me tell y'all something. If somebody's going to be getting married, because I did pick up that courthouse energy and divine feminine reading, please send me some cake. Send me some cake. Commitment, offer, asking out, taking to the next level. Wow, somebody's ready to move forward in a, somebody's not lost. They've been found. They can see what it is with these third-party influences now. And you're ready to, it's some type of surprise that's coming up on both the masculine and the feminine end. The masculine has a surprise coming in, and so does the feminine. And it's crazy because it's like, what? And this is in the present moment. This is going forward. This is going forward. This could be, it says feeling the moment, becoming aware today in the now. So in the now, it just means within the 2 weeks for me. You know, so there's a surprise coming on both ends, right? Somebody's been holding back how they want to work something out. They want to negotiate something. So the feminine may have a surprise for the masculine on their end, and the masculine may have a surprise for the feminine on their end. This is so tea. This is good. Either way, it's some type of commitment. It's some type of offer. It's going to take this union, this relationship to the next level. Go ahead. Go ahead. I love it. And I love it. I love it. It's cute. It's cute, masculine. This is a little better. So definitely this past week, yeah. They give you butterflies. You guys are in love. I'm in love. Y'all are in love. This is real love that's going on. This is real love, guys. Soulmates. This is real love. Somebody's finna get risky. Or somebody's done being risky. Somebody's done making unsafe decisions. Somebody may have masculines. You may have had some. It's okay. As long as you can take care of yourself and you can, you know, if you got to take treatment, whatever, do what you got to do. You know, don't be ashamed of it, because at the end of the day, this is the real world that we live in. And be honest with your partner. But if you are done with these risky behaviors, that means that you got to also be honest with your partner and let them know, like, you know, hey, I done had this happen before. And, yeah, looking back, reminiscing, the car literally just fell. Like, you know, you don't want to do this anymore. Risky turned in reverse. You don't want to be risking it anymore. Like, you're done with that. You've moved out of this cycle, masculines. And that's really good for you. Yeah, because somebody was a drama queen. Somebody just thirsty for attention and creating problems in your life. And whoever this is, they was waiting for this moment. Yeah, you can't get away from it. You can't get away from it. I don't know what you got yourself into, masculine, but whatever it is, it's something you cannot escape from. This person is dramatic. They just causing all type of problems. So I keep hearing somebody need their ass whooped. It's bad. Somebody need their ass whooped. Like somebody may be fighting. Let me tell you, just like this here, masculines. Don't be putting your hands on nobody. Don't do it. You know what I mean? Get away. You need to go away. You need to get away. Don't put your hands on nobody. You know what I mean? If you feel like the old school folks used to do, I'm going to call my sister, I'm going to call my cousin, get to calling family members. Female family members, male family members, put hands on them. That's the case. Let it be a domestic dispute between the family. Don't put your hands on it. You know what I mean? If it's like, I'm not liable to give this advice. Let me be quiet. I'm not liable to give this advice. Let me just be quiet. Let's just keep your hands to yourself. You know? Yeah, because somebody feel like they are trapped here. Somebody feel like they have been mentally trapped in this relationship or this situationship, whatever it is, because this person has not wanted to leave. This person has not wanted to go. And this is why you haven't been able to be really in contact or deal with your twin flame. It's a twin flame soulmate. You haven't been able to deal with them like how you want to because, you know, this person, whatever this third party is here, it's been holding you back one way or the other, and now it's time for it to go. So let's get you some relationship truth. I gave the feminines an extra card because I vibe with my beauty bags. You know, my solid soldiers. But I'm going to get y'all these last cards. And we're going to get you your angel number, your affirmation, your proverbs for this week. And I'm going to let y'all go. Self-respect. Your needs deserve to matter too. You guys are real close to your feminines at this time because you're mirroring heavily. You're mirroring heavily, okay? But your needs deserve to matter too. Don't let nobody play with you. Yeah, avoidance. You've been avoiding the fact that your feminine, your counterpart, did not retaliate against you for whatever this third party situation is. Closeness felt threatening, so distance felt safer. And you've been giving them the space, the distance to retaliate. You've been giving them the space to swing. I'm saying a dude step back. Girl, swing. A dude step back. I'm saying you've been giving them space to swing the whole time. They just standing there with their arms crossed. Like, do you see how stupid you look? I'm not swinging on you. I love you. What sense do that make? You, masculines, you are so used to being hurt. You are so used to being abused. You are so used to being mistreated. You anticipated this from somebody that truly loved you unconditionally to the point they're not trying to hurt you in any type of way. They're not even trying to retaliate against you. They're not trying to hurt you for what? They love you, for real. This real love. Where it's like, oh, so you technically ain't got no motive. You technically ain't got no agenda outside of wanting what it is. Yeah. Responsibility always moved away from them. You got to stop shifting the blame onto your counterpart. Like, because I really just been waiting for you to tell me how you feel. I've been waiting for you to show me what's real. The whole time they showing you what's real. They love you. You thinking somebody playing the victim, accountability disappeared behind their suffering. Whole time they really love you. Finding your voice. They really been trying to tell you, like, I just really love you. Like, I'm not tripping. Not really. I don't want to hurt you more when I can clearly see you hurt. They've been looking for answers. Your mind chased clarity and never right. They've been looking for the answers for why you've been so distant with them. And it's time for you it's time to take responsibility. responsibility. You've been giving mixed signals. You haven't been very clear with them. Because you had this other situation going on that you really been needing to protect your energy from. Not everyone deserves access to you. Ghosting in reverse. You haven't ghosted this person. You are still around. You are still allowing this. And the universe is telling you clearly, baby, you need to be protecting your energy. Not everyone deserves access to you. You need to leave this. I ain't got to make it up. You need to leave this. And you're not holding on very tightly. If we being honest. No, your counterpart is not holding on very tightly because that's not healthy. They're not clinging to you, right? It says letting go felt harder than holding on. They're not afraid to let go of you. They're not clinging to you. They're giving you your space. They're like, well, if you want to be here, you can. If you don't, you don't. You have a healthy connection with your counterpart. This is healthy love. They respect you. So whatever it is you choose to do, whatever it is you create in your world, they're going to respect that overall. There's never going to be any revenge. There's never going to be any retaliation. They're not going to hurt you. This is real, unconditional, healthy love. They respect you. That's what it's about, okay? So it's time to take responsibility and own the part of this that's yours, because you have been you've allowed these third party, these outside influences to question your reality to the point you are doubting your own self. And it's time to take responsibility for that. Okay, masculine, because you got something good here that you are messing up. Nobody else is doing it. You're doing it to yourself. All right, so let's get your angel number. Let's get your affirmation. Let's get your proverb. Let's get you going, masculines. At least it's not that wild, the beginning of this week. At least it's starting with the fact like, oh, you're in love. It's real love. It's real. It's real, unconditional, healthy love. That's pretty good, okay? So your angel number for this week is 515. And your affirmations is, in my actions and words, I honor my authentic self. Ooh, let's get your proverb. Your proverb is, better is open rebuke than hidden love. Proverbs 27:5. Better is open rebuke than hidden love. Proverbs 27:5. That's cute. Oh, the feminines openly love their masculines. They're like, I love you. Okay, so angel number 515. Let's see. Don't talk about my angel number book. If you do talk about it, I kind of don't care. Surprise, surprise. I don't care. All right, 515. New you. Reinvent yourself in accordance with who you have always been. All the lessons you've learned and all the challenges you've overcome have brought you closer to your authentic self. It's time to honor that growth. And all you say and do reflect the new you. Repeat this mantra. In my actions and words, I honor my authentic self. Ooh, okay, masculines. Woo, 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 woo. I'm rooting for y'all. I'm sending y'all love. I'm sending y'all prayers. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make some noise. Make some noise. I have finally reached 40 subscribers. So I will be giving away 4 free readings on Reddit. So make sure that you check the Instagram page for the weekly updates, because I'm pretty sure, masculines, you need to get this tea. You need to get this tea. Okay, make sure that you check the Reddit page so you can see when I do give away those 4 free readings, which will be soon. Make sure that you also check the post tabs too, because I will post it on YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe here on YouTube, masculines, because how we gonna talk again? And first of all, just chill. You know, don't come up in here, because first of all, I am a divine feminine. Even if I ain't dealing with masculine, whatever, I am a divine feminine. Chill out, okay? I am not stepping on none of my sister's toes. You can move around with that. You trying to call me because you need some help. You need some milk, okay? And most importantly, masculines, make sure that you have a beautiful, blessed, and abundant day. Later.